congratulations on the film. Really, really enjoyed it. If I direct this first question to you, Gemma, I just wondered, I mean, you've played some amazing characters in your career. What was it about Alice that made her kind of stand out and made her feel unique, that made you want to take on the role and be part of this this project?
Well, Alice was the first of a few since roles where I've played someone that's unapologetically herself and doesn't really care about charming anyone or being attractive. You know, I just loved that. And since then I've played a couple of, I think I moved into a certain phase of my career now where I'm playing, thankfully, more you know, more interesting roles. But I think I just admired that about her. She really doesn't care, and she's very different to me actually in that respect. You know, I've never opened a door to a small boy and say, I don't want him, you know, get him away from me. But at the same time, you know, obviously behaves the way she does because of great loss and heartache in her life, and so there was, you know, lots of emotionally there was a lot for me to kind of play with, and also the relish that she takes in the humor of the character as well. I loved that, and you know, she's not an out and out comedy character, but it's in there, and so it wasn't I didn't think that I would play Alice when I first read the script. I was reading the script as a producer, and I honestly just didn't think that I'd play Alice, but it was Jess that suggested it to me, and then I said, yeah, of course, wow, I'd love to.
And Jessica, I mean, I spoke to you about a year ago, I think it was at the Newport Beach Honours, and you were saying about how you were getting the film ready and you'd had your bursary and you were editing and stuff, and now we're in this very strange situation where you're going to be one of the first films, fingers crossed, to be released in UK cinemas. I just wondered how that experience has been, given that you prepared for a release. You've had, obviously you played at Flair, and obviously that was a little bit different. I just wondered how you've kind of navigated that space and how delighted you are that you're going to be one of the first out for people to go back to the cinemas.
Yeah, I feel like it's a huge privilege to be one of the first films that's reopening in cinemas, because this is a film about hope and about the possibility of life getting better, and also about just the importance of believing in something a little bit brighter than our everyday existence. And I think we're at a moment, you know, across the whole world where we need hope and we need some redemption, and actually the arts are a really powerful way of allowing people some escapism, but also to sort of appreciate the joys of the simple things in life. And the film also celebrates nature and being outside, and, you know, not needing a lot, but how important love is and how important it is to be understood by other people and be open-minded. And so it feels so resonant now that, in a strange sense, I'm actually quite pleased that it hasn't come out earlier, because I feel like we need this sort of a story now more than ever. But I also feel really proud because so many films are kind of waiting until there's enough definite audience back in their seats in order to release because of the financial situation. But I'm really proud of the producers of this film that they've sort of said, let's do this. And you know, our independent cinemas need new films. They need to reopen. We're in a really tricky situation where we're going to lose them unless we get on with it. And so it's a real honour actually to be one of those first films to be opening the cinemas again.
Yeah, Gemma, is that something that you echo, that it's important to get this film out in the best way possible?
Yeah, I mean, obviously respecting everyone's decisions in, you know, what they want to do, whether they want to go to the cinema or not. But for me, I mean, I'm desperate. I tried to go to the cinema last week and there was nothing on, and I was just like, you know, I want to go. And have that experience of seeing something. It's so special, that experience, and it's something that I really missed during lockdown. And even though, you know, there's people have huge screens in their houses these days, there's something about going and seeing a film and being with others in a socially distanced way, of course. But I think this film, it's very special to be able to get it out there at this time. It just feels right.
Yeah, absolutely. Ladies, lovely to talk to you. I need to wrap up now. So good luck with the movie. I hope it all goes well for you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys! Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.